Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. For this video, magre-review ulit tayo para dun sa mga aspiring electrical engineers na magte-take ng board exam. Meron tayo ditong passport exam problem. Kung hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, please hit the subscribe button and paki-like na rin po itong video. Okay, basahin natin. An induction motor draws 50 kilowatts at 0.6 lagging power factor from 480 volts 60 Hz source. What parallel capacitor will increase the overall power factor into 0.9 lagging? Okay, so power factor correction tayo. Since hindi sinabi na kung Y or delta, most likely single phase ito. Okay? So, approach natin dito, lilista natin yung mga parameters, table method, no? Tuturo ako kayo ng table method. So, okay, let's begin. So, sabi, so for power triangle, recall lang muna natin power triangle, So, meron tayo S, P, Q. Okay? So, S is yung kVA. So, kVA is the apparent power. P is the true power, which is in kilowatts. So, Q is reactive component, which is K bar. Okay, so Pythagorean theorem lang yan. So, ang formula niyan, S squared is equal to P squared plus Q squared. So, yan ang magiging formula natin bago natin i-tabularize. Okay? So, now, i-table natin. Dito, bigyan natin dito. So, meron tayong S, P, Q, and then yung power factor. So, table natin. So, unang parameters ay yung kay motor. So, lagyan natin siyang M. No? Sorry, burahin natin Okay. So, ulit. Si motors, si capacitor, at yung total ng system or yung pinagsamang or yung parallel connection na ng motor at ng capacitor. So, yun yung total or yung T natin. Okay? So, lista natin parameters. So, si motor meron daw 550 kilowatts. So, dito siya. So, 50 kay P, which is yung true power. Okay? And then, power factor daw ay 0.6. And then, si total, binigyan tayo ng 0.9 daw. So, kailangan daw maging 0.9 yung total power factor ng parallel connection. And then, pagdating naman sa true power, since ini-improve lang ang power factor, usually, same lang to ng true power. So, this is also 50 kilowatts. Okay? So, all we need to do is to find yung Q. Ito. Yung Q ni capacitor. Kasi yan yung reactive component niya na mag-correct ng power factor. Okay? So, paano natin makukuha si S ni motor? So, again, from S squared, from this formula, S is equal to with given power factor, S is equal to true power divided by power factor lang, no? So, meron tayong 50 divided by 0.6, which is 250 over 3 kBA. So, sulat natin dito 250 over 3. Okay? So, si Q natin ay, from this formula, Q natin ay square root of S squared, which is 250 over 3 squared minus yung square ng true power, which is 50 squared. So again, Q, sulat ko lang is equal to square root of S squared minus P squared. So ito yan. So lalabas dyan minus 200 over 3 K bar. So sulat natin dito 200 over 3. Okay? Then pwede rin natin makuha yung S and Q na. Ni total muna. Okay? So since same true power siya, 50 rin. So S niya is just 50, which is true power divided by power factor. Okay, so 50 divided by 0.9 is 500 over 9 kBA. Okay, susulat natin dito over 9. Okay, so Q, makukuha rin natin si Q nya. Q is equal to square root of 500 over 9 square minus yung true power again is equal to so meron tayong 24.216 K bar. So meron tayo dito 24.216. Okay? Ngayon, again, si total ay combination nito or yung sum nitong motor and capacitor. So para makuha natin yung Q ni capacitor, it's just parameter Q ni total minus Q ni motor is equal to Q ni capacitor. Okay? So ano uli ang Q ni total? So ito Q ni motor, ito Q ni Q total. So Q total is sorry, baliktad. Mas maliit pala yung Q ni total, no? So baliktad. So para makuha natin si capacitor, Q ni capacitor, it's just Q ni motor minus Q ni total. Okay? So again, so Q ni capacitor, which is 200 over 3 minus 24.216, it's equal to 42.45. So, ito na hinahanap natin. Ito yung reactive power. Okay? So, tatandaan natin si Ohm's Law. So, ano natin? Tatandaan natin si Ohm's Law. Resistance is equal to V squared over power. Okay? So, reactive component ni or imaginary component ni R is yung capacitive reactance is equal to voltage squared over, so imaginary part nito ni power is CQ. Okay? So, ito ang QC. So, dito nang galing yung magiging formula natin. Okay? From Ohm's law, so, change lang natin to imaginary component nila. Again, para makuha natin si capacitive reactance, ano ang voltage natin? 480 squared divided by, ano yung QC? 42.45 K bar. So, times 10 to the 3. So, ano makukuha natin dyan? Meron tayong 5.427. 5.428, no? 5.428 na. Meron tayong 5.428 ohms. Okay? So now, paano natin makuha yung capacitor, no? O yung capacitance niya. So, kung matatandaan, ano ba to? Capacitive reactance is equal to 1 over 2 pi f C. Okay? So, meaning, kung i-interchange mo yan, ang lalabas dyan, capacitance is equal to 1 over 2 pi f x C. Okay, so, substitute na natin, no? So, 1 over 2 pi. Ano ang F natin? Binanggit sa problem. Yung frequency is 60. So, ano XC natin? 5.428. So, ano sagot dyan? So, nakuha natin dyan ay 4.88 times 10 to the 4, negative 4. Okay, so move to decimal. It will be 488 times 10 to the negative 6, which is equal to 488 microfarad. So, pinakamalapit na sagot, option B. Okay? So, again, itong formula na to, yung R is equal to B squared over P ay nagmula to sa Ohm's law, which is P is equal to B squared over R. So, pag inikot mo yan, magiging R is equal to B squared over P. So, imaginary component ni R is capacitive reactance. So, voltage. And then, imaginary part ni power ay yung reactive power. So, which is yung QC. So, dito natin nakuha tong formula na to. Okay? So, I hope na may natutunan kayo. Good luck sa mga magte-take ng board exam. So, kung hindi ka pa naka-subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. And salamat.